Welcome back everyone. I wanted to do my finished pages for the month and my current work in progresses. So I'll start off with Sweet and Simple Whimsy Girls by Hannah Lynn. Finish this gorgeous furry. So I used, it was basically all Prismacolor, apart from I used a little bit of gelato just for the shading and contouring of her face. Really happy with how that one turned out. So that's that. I'm getting through these quite quick actually because I'm just basing them with a marker and they only take 10-15 minutes to do. I love that one. That's the next one I'm going to work on. Right, this one I actually did a full colour with me and I accidentally deleted the video, which I was a bit angry about. So this is, I think you pronounce it as Succumbs. So this is the PDF that I downloaded. This is the first one that I did. I think she turned out gorgeous. So that's a base of, it was either the Ohuhu markers. Oh, which ones were they? The new ones that I got that I actually did the review on. These Spectrum Noir ones. That's what this is, the whole base of it. And then polychromos over the top. Like I said, I think she's turned out quite nice. Quite happy with that one. I've only done one more in this. I've only had the PDF for a couple of days. So this is the other lady. This is the one that I did the full colour along. I did the whole background in Neocolor 2s. I used the polychromos again over the top. I used that 3D liquid stickles on the butterfly and the flowers. I used soft pastels with white gel pen around them. So I just used Amazon printer paper. It's quite a thick one actually. I think it was 160 GSM. And that's okay. So next one. So I've finally moved all my markers to a pencil case now. So my one and only Marie, is it Troll or Trolle book? I'm not quite sure if I showed you this in my whole collection video, but I did actually finish it with a bit of shading. I think I used watercolour for the background and everything else was Inktense. So again, I'm quite happy with how that turned out, and the paper in this is absolutely fantastic for water mediums. Yeah, that's that one. I haven't done actually that many in that book. I'm trying to work on my Hannah Carlson books again at the moment. I'm in love with them again. So this one was all Castle Art pencils. That was the first day that I got them. I wanted to test them out. Like I've said before, the lay down on them is beautiful, but I had a really bad trouble with breakage. Yeah, really bad trouble. The crown, I think, let me just check. Yeah, the crown is actually gel pen, but everything else is the Castle Art pencils. That's that one. Sorry, that was Summer Nights. And then we've got Seasons. This is one of my favourites actually of Hannah's. Let me find the first one. So this picture I purely did when I was in bed after my surgery, which I'm almost there. Kids will go back to school next week, so I need to be better. Because my husband goes back to work tomorrow, so I need to be able to look after them. Anyway, polychromos in the background, gelato all for the hair, Prismacolor for the skin and gelato for the shading, that 3D liquid fibre stuff, stickles, and I've used gelato here actually for the shading. I don't know if you can actually see the 3D of them, but it's really nice. I love it, and it doesn't leave an indentation on the next page. The reason that this is buckled a bit because I have done a whole acrylic background on this one. So I've worked on a couple actually in this one. This is just a work in progress that I started last night. There's Crayola Super Tips on the mushrooms, and then I've gone over with the ink tents on everything else. Even the frogs are intense. So that's a work in progress. I think this is one I'm going to have to work on for an hour or so, then put it back away for a couple of days, just come back to it every now and again. So this is a finished one, a finished double page. I've used all sorts of medium actually on this one. Neocolor 2s for the skin, the hair. Crayola Super Tips for the leaves of the crown. Watercolour paint and black widows on the birds, and then polys on the rest of the mushrooms and the shade on the jewellery. I don't think the skin turned out too bad considering it was Neocolor. It's a little bit patchy, isn't it? But it's not bad. I think that's everything in this one. So that's Seasons. This is the last one, that big one that I've been working on this month. So I have shown you through this before. But I'm deciding now I'm going to just work on the backgrounds, all of the backgrounds, before I actually, you know, use coloured pencils or whatnot on the pictures. So this is watercolour, and I'm going to go over it again with watercolour in a different sort of colour and make a nice pattern, I think, over that one. I haven't put tags in this because there is quite a few pages. Yes, you've seen that one before. That is a full finished page, and I'm quite proud of that one. Crab Lady. This is the one I'm going to do tonight. I'm thinking black, acrylic, not sure. So again, black acrylic background on that one, and a copper metallic acrylic paint on that one. Distress ink on the outside, just distressing, nice and easy. So I'm going to make this one really dark, like greys, browns, blacks. Yeah, I think I've shown you this one before. This is a finished piece. I finished this when we was in Wales, took the book away. Neocolor 2s. Another background on. Again, I'm pretty sure I've shown you this one. That's all ready for Halloween. I've seen a finished one of this from Kate's Colouring Haven. She did it absolutely beautifully. I don't think I'll have the patience to do what she did. It really did turn out nice. And this one I really love. Finished this one last night. So I used stickles. I went over with Crayola Super Tip first as the base for both the red and the black. And then I went over with stickles. So I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up, but it is so glittery. Even the black as well. The black is all glittery as well. But I just wanted to try and keep this one a bit simple. I'm not even going to touch the background colour here or here. I'm just basically going to colour these. So that's a nice and easy one. I've got a favourite coming up in a minute. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Right, so this one I did use the Arteza acrylic paints because I've got the 60 set. Again, I wanted it to be a sort of sunset theme, but to me that looks like there's a fire. There's a fire in the background because of the way that the paints are mixed, and there's glossy ones and matte ones. So yeah, but I quite like it actually. I think I'm going to go back and add a bit of coloured pencil black, and I might as well just make it flames because that's what it already looks like. Right, the dragon one, I love this. I've not done anything with this yet. I think I'm probably going to save this one till last because that's one of my favourites. I have actually thought about ordering this book and having a second copy. But actually, Soulmate's not the spirit animals because I know the paper's better than this one. Yeah, so this is my favourite background that I've done so far. So it's Ganzai Tambi watercolour background, that's all it is. And these white speckles that you can see is washed down white acrylic paint, and I just had it on the paintbrush and flicked it against my finger, and that's the sort of effect that it's give. And I think it's really effective. in an underwater scene. I think that might be the last one. Yeah, that's the completed one that I've already shown you before. My fail, big fail. And that's it, that's everything in that one. I haven't actually done lots and lots this month, purely because I had surgery halfway through the month, and then I've obviously been recovering. I've not been able to sit down at the dining table to do much painting. It's been all lying in bed, but we'll get back to it next month. So I hope you enjoyed seeing what I have been working on and what I will be working on this month. This one is going to definitely be one of my favourites. Definitely do a few more on this one. And I love the fact that I can print out another picture if I end up doing it and I don't like it anyway. And this is another one that I would recommend, with it being small pocket size. I'll be able to take that out the house with me. But yeah, I do like her. She's really lovely. She's a different style to what Hannah Lind usually does. Look at the eyes on that one. They're completely different. Like, there's only one of this style in this book. I wish she'd do more like that. Anyway, I'm harping on. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!